she basically took a smoke break. She ain't smoked no cigarette. She smoked the blunt. She rolled up. She rolled up, sis, a blunt, a backwood, big B, and asked me if I wanted to smoke with her. And asked me if I wanted to smoke with her. Girl, hell no, I don't want to smoke with you. This was way before the Rona, but the Rona around. Even then, girl, know where your lips been. Like, no, I don't want to smoke your blunt. On top of that, I just want my nails done. I just want my nails done. I just want my nails done. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, it's your fave, jstdej, and I am back with another video today. So it has been a little while since I did a story time on my channel. So today we're gonna get into a story time of a really bad experience that I had at a nail shop. A horrific experience. I got receipts, I got texts, so make sure that y'all stay tuned for the rest of this video. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. Duh. So I was going to a nail lady, and she was at a shop or whatever, and we kind of had like our outs because she was super upset about me, you feel me, canceling an appointment last minute, which honestly to me I didn't see what the big deal was, because it's like I called you prior to me coming to my appointment, and this had been like hours before, and she still had like a nasty attitude with me about it. So in that, I tried to find a new nail tech. I don't know if y'all know, but I do live in Minnesota, and we have a lot of people here that do, you know, nails. We have like a black owned business page, and a lot of people here are self-taught. They do nails and stuff. So this was in November, because I went to her right before I went to Puerto Rico for my birthday. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try, you know, a black owned like business or whatever. I've been trying to dip and dab in that. Being that I do have like a business, I would want that same support, so I have just been trying to give it. So Jamel's cousin, she ended up going to this girl, and she's like, you know, she's really good or whatever, you know, and tagged me in the black business page on Facebook. So I ended up finding her profile and stuff, and I'm looking through her pictures. I'll put some of her work in the video so that y'all can see. Because this is basically a video on what I asked for versus what the fuck I got. So I ended up going to the girl or whatever, and before I went to her, I had inboxed her on Facebook. I'm like, hey, like, you know, I heard of you through a friend, and you know, I just want to inquire about your service. It just so happens that she was having a sale, like a discount or whatever, and I think it was $40. All I needed was a fill. I didn't need a full set. I didn't need nothing like that. I just needed a fill. So cool. We inboxing. Let me see, because let me make sure. I need to make sure that my story add up, and then I got all the receipts. Okay, so I had messaged her. I'm like, hey, how much for a fill and design? She said, you can do 40 for a fill and a whole new design. And I said, openings this weekend. She said yes. She said yes. Which day do you want to come in, and what time do you want? So I'm asked her where she was located. She said she was in Minneapolis, and I asked if I could come tomorrow. So she's like, cool, yep, you can come tomorrow, whatever. So I sent her a picture of, I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm looking at my nails, so it's just like, bruh. So sent her a picture of like what I wanted, and she said, yeah, that's fine. She said, I don't have that blue, could you pick a different color? And so I said, yep, that's fine. I was like, can you do rhinestones too? It was my birthday. I was trying to go all out. I do work in the office, so usually I don't really want like all that stuff on my nails. I'll do them short, I'll do white tips, or I'll just do like a plain color. I don't really be, you know, trying to do too much. So she's like, cool, you can come. She sends me the address. Okay, this is where it all kind of goes downhill. She sends me the address, and I'm pulling up to this place, and this was after my hair appointment. So I finished doing my hair, whatever, and I pull up to her house, or pull up to the address, and it ended up being like a house. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm assuming that she's like a little nail shop, because all the pictures that I see, it's like, you know, the little nail shop table. So I'm like, okay, thinking that she's in like a shop or whatever, but I'll pull up to the house, to a house. And I'm like, okay, cool, you know, I didn't think too much of it. So I walk in, and it's kind of like a duplex, so I end up having to walk upstairs. Man, I'm walking upstairs, I'm like, what is all this noise? I'm hearing kids running around, I'm hearing dogs and shit barking and shit uncontrollably. I didn't know what was going on, y'all. As soon as I walked in my head, I knew that I should have walked the fuck out, and I didn't. So I walked through the house. They like some little girls in the front room. She's like, you can go to the back. I'm like, okay. She's sitting there watching cartoons and shit. You could go to the back. I walked to the back. Y'all, this house was so filthy. So filthy. So filthy. Dog. I'm like, okay, cool. I walk through the first part of the house. I get to the backyard part of the house. I mean, it's dishes piled up fucking everywhere. It's just shit everywhere. Everywhere. It's dogs on the table. The dog was on the table. Why? Y'all eat there? Why? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I know, like, some people kiss their dogs in the mouth and do all type of shit like that, but bro. And then on top of that, it's like, you're a professional, or you're like, you're taking people's money here. Like, at least have the environment be like nice. So I finally get back to the back, right? I finally get back to the back or whatever. She just got done with a person. She had just got done with like another girl doing her nails, whatever. I'm looking at the set or whatever that she did on the girl, because I'm like, it better be worth it, because the atmosphere right now ain't showing that you can do some top-notch quality with the picture that I sent you type shit. You feel me? So I look at the girl nails or whatever. They actually look pretty good. Like, they looked really good. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I sit in the chair. She automatically asks me, you know, how I'm doing and, you know, stuff like that. And she told me to pick a color. So she had like a bunch of like gel colors. She did have like a lot of colors, stuff that she wouldn't see in like a regular nail shop. And she was nice, like, off the bat. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, maybe it's not going to be like all as bad as like I expected it to be. I was wrong. I was wrong. I sit in the chair. You know, I ended up picking the color or whatever. She told me she didn't have the blue that I wanted. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I kind of just picked the next best, you know, the closest thing that she had. Like I said, she had a variety of colors and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I sit down, and she gets to like filing my nails down and like all that stuff. So that was kind of like the first thing. She gets to filing down like my nails, kind of like, how do you say it? Like, you know, shaving the color off, because it was gel. She gets to shaving the color off. So first of all, she burned my ass like 4 or 5 times, and on top of that, she finished shaving them off, whatever. I'm like, okay, you know, you're decent, but at the same time, I was still having to tell her like it's still some color on here. So she was still having to like shave it off, but I felt like she kind of was like getting irritated with me because I was saying that. But it's like, if you spending your money somewhere, or if I'm spending my money anywhere, it's gonna be up to my standard, and that's just point blank, period. Like, point blank and the period. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it's $10, $5, whatever it is. You feel me? Like, I want it to be done the right way. So I feel like she kind of had like a little animosity, whatever, towards me, because, you know, I kept, you know, having to complain a little bit. So after that, she gets done shaving them down or whatever, which took however the fuck long. She basically took a smoke break. She didn't smoke no cigarette. She smoked a blunt. She rolled up. She rolled up, sis, a blunt, a backwood, big B, and asked me if I wanted to smoke with her. And asked me if I wanted to smoke with her. Girl, hell no, I don't want to smoke with you. This was way before the Rona, but the Rona around. Even then, girl, I don't know where your lips been. Like, no, I don't want to smoke your blunt. On top of that, I just want my nails done. I just want my nails done. I just want my nails done. Then she kept having to stop to, like, you feel me, feed her kids and stuff. Just all type of stuff. And it just took way too long for me. So she gets to doing the color, right? I asked for ombre. I feel like I'm skipping some parts, but I don't even want to think about this shit. Okay, so she gets to the part as far as like the coloring stuff goes. No. Let me back up. let me back up. She gets to the part where she has to file them down, you know, or she putting the acrylic on. The acrylic was dumb thick, bro. The acrylic was dumb thick. So I'm asking her, I'm like, okay, I'm like, you gonna file this down? Like, I'm just asking questions. And I feel like she was just kind of trying to get an attitude because I was asking questions. But again, I'm spending my money, my coin. I'm gonna ask, you're gonna answer. You feel me? Type shit. I was trying not to give off that attitude, but she was being way too much for me. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna file now. She's like, I'm gonna fix everything. She's like, I'm gonna do it. I know, it's all right, just relax, you know, type shit like that. Like, girl, anyway, so cool, she done shaving them down and all this, that, and the third. Now, you know the little part where they have you wash your hands, you get all the dust off and stuff, you know, they found them doing all that. That part didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, all right. Even if she could even spray them with some alcohol, something. So I'm like, okay, still nothing. That's fine. So after that, what happened after that? This was just like so fucking much, and we ain't even in depth yet. So after she did all that, cool. She gets the paint or whatever. She gets the gel polish. I told her that I wanted my nails ombre. So I'm just trying to wait for the finished product. She's putting the paint on or whatever, but I started to notice that the color started like fading really bad. It wasn't bright, it wasn't vibrant, it wasn't none of that. And the color that I wanted was actually it was a bright color. You feel me? It was like a decent like blue. It was like royal blue. It was like royal blue, but she only put like a coat on, and then she put one coat on and was trying to put a clear coat already over it. Like, sis, can I get like a second, third, fourth coat? Like, I want my color to be there. I want it to be there. Right now it's looking real chalky, you feel me? So she's like, yeah, which nail? All of them. What the fuck? All of them, every single nail. Like, I'm not understanding. Okay, cool. At this point, I'm getting mad as the fuck. So she goes over all my nails again or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. She goes over all my nails again. Then she automatically started to go, she did the clear coat, and then she did the rhinestones. So I had told her, I was like, well, before you do the rhinestones, can you do like another coat? Because the nails on this hand was looking, the color was deeper on one hand than it was on the other hand. It wasn't matching, like nothing was matching. I didn't even notice that my acrylic was that thick at the time, but I'm about to insert a picture. I'm going to insert a picture of how my shit looked after she finished. A fresh feel. I'm gonna insert the picture. She starts putting the rhinestones on. These rhinestones are big as the fuck, which I know some people like that, but I had told her that I wanted like the pixie ones. The pixie ones are the really small ones that kind of could cover like your whole nail. It could fit on your pinky nail and be straight. So I'm like, I just want like the pixies or whatever. But she said that she was like very limited, I guess, on the pixie ones, and she had to give me like the bigger ones. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever, that's fine. I'm looking at the clock. My appointment was at 2:30. I honestly didn't get out of her chair until about 4:30, almost 5 o'clock, which I'm kind of used to, but not just for my nails. When I go to the regular nail shop, okay, cool, I can understand if I get like my nails done and I get a pedicure or whatever. That's gonna take time. It's 45 minutes just for a pedicure. So it's like, all right, I can understand that, but you just doing my nails, it's just a feel. That should take an hour, not even. And I wasn't even getting nothing extravagant, you feel me? It was kind of just like ombre, and I wanted a few pixie crystals. That's it. That's all. Now she finally so as she's like doing my nails or whatever, she had another client that came in. So her client was probably waiting for like 30 minutes or whatever. So she was just kept apologizing to her client because she was late. You know, took a fucking smoke break to smoke a blunt. So I feel like she started moving slow. She started moving slow as fuck. Like, to me, that's something that you just wait to do. Just wait to do, like, until you're fucking done doing your job. Like, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna take legs and walk. I promise you. So she finally finishes my nails or whatever, and she taking pictures and stuff. This is what my nails look like. This is what my nails look like after she did them.
Obstacles, they are going to be so mad at me, and I could care less. You guys deserve this. So what goes around comes around. This isn't fair.
That's what my nails look like, fresh out of the nail shop. And I got one busted nail right now, but we in quarantine, so I got an excuse. But that's what my nails look like, fresh out of her chair. Fresh out the chair. That's what my nails look like. I was so disappointed. Y'all can only imagine how disappointed I was. I was disappointed. But at the same time, my flight was that morning. Our flight to Puerto Rico was literally that morning. So we still hadn't like packed all of our stuff. We were still getting everything like together. So I'm just like, okay, you know, cool. You know, whatever the case may be. And I was already kind of just upset with the service and just like how everything was going. I didn't even think to look or even really give a fuck. Whatever. Then I actually forgot a part. Like, it was so much shit going on, I actually forgot a part. So right before I was actually leaving or whatever, her mom, this girl's mom comes in yelling. She like, who the fuck touched my shit? I don't know what she talking about. Who the fuck touched my shit? This, that, and the third, and she just like going in. So then some dude supposedly that lived downstairs, he comes upstairs and he's like, hey, y'all, whoever it is that keeps snitching on me and some just, I don't know what the fuck going on. He was just talking about somebody snitching on him, being in his business, some shit. Cause like I said, it's a duplex, so I'm sure, you feel me, they see people come and go and there's a lot of stuff going on. He just started going him. He's like, well, I don't know, cause next time I'm gonna have to handle that. Nigga, how you gonna handle it? What you gonna do? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. And I'm in the city. I gotta go. She just started going ham, like, and they just get to arguing and stuff. And me, like, whole time she's doing my nails and this is happening behind my head. So I'm steady looking like, what the fuck? Like, is it safe? Should I duck? Should I be ducking? I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know how I forgot that part. But people just kept on coming and running through their house tweaking about stuff. I didn't know what was going on. She's like, oh, don't man them. How I can't man them? They right in the back of my man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You feel me? So, okay. Anyways, so I ended up telling her that I was like, I honestly didn't like them. I was like, one hair is lighter than the other and they're really thick. The rhinestones are already falling off and the color just isn't doing it for me. You did. And I told her that she forgot to shave off the rest of the other color that I had. And I just told her that I honestly didn't like them. And she said, I can fix them for you with no problem for free. I mean, and then y'all, she said she could fix them for me with no problem for free or whatever. I told her that was like, before I could even reply, she just started sending me a bunch of messages. So she goes, I can fix them for you with no problem for free. I mean, you had on old nails, which kind of made it hard for me to work with, but I'm willing to do whatever to make sure the client is pleased. I just wanted to let you know what happened with PayPal. Everyone isn't going to be pleased with the job, but I honestly don't like working over old work. I can for sure fix the problem. Girl, I asked you how much it was for a fill and design. A fill is over somebody else's work. I just needed a fill. It wasn't that complicated. Fill it, paint it, coat it. I'm out. Like, I'm not understanding. It's not that, it's like, at this point, I'm just like, why we didn't fight? Why I didn't box you? Why? Why is my only question this whole time that all this is going on? Why? Make it make sense, sis. Make it make sense. So I wrote her back and I said, I had an overlay. They're my real nails. I said when I first booked with you, if this was the case, you should have said that at first. I just got my nails done and look at them. And I said, peeling, missing stones, still have pink color, thick. I can see all the glue. You kept burning my hand. I didn't even know I said all that. I didn't even know I said all that, but she did. She kept burning my shit because she was high, bro. She was high, so she really kept burning my shit. Listen, it was all fucked up, but I'm all for supporting black businesses, and that's why I wanted to pay her. I wanted to like the nails. I wanted to like them. I wanted to support her. You feel me? All that shit. And I'm like, I done heard so many good things about her. Your nail work. Your work looks good, like on Facebook and stuff, but that, listen, but looks can be deceiving. So I'm just like, whatever. And she said, after I said all that, she replied, she said, no, I apologize for all that. I was trying to get old polish off and you seen that for yourself. Duh. I'm the one that kept having to remind you. to take the rest off. It was pink. That's a lighter color. It shouldn't be nothing to even top it with blue. And you still couldn't do that. You still couldn't do that. I would even took that, bro. I wanted to like that shit so bad. It was horrible. It was horrible. So, after that, she wrote me and she said, no, I wrote her, right? No, she wrote me back. I'm all over the place. She wrote me back. She said, I apologize for all that. I was trying to get old polish off and you seen that for yourself. And I said, like, you did an okay job. I'm not down in that, but I'm just being honest and saying I wasn't satisfied. I don't want you to fix it. Just communicate, just like we was talking about. I said I had an overlay. We was already talking about nail techs and stuff like that and the issues that I had with a different nail tech. So the fact that I still had the same issue after the fact really pissed me off. You feel me? And I was trying to communicate with her. I wasn't bitchy to her. I wasn't snapping on her. I ain't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. But I let her know that I honestly didn't like them. She did an okay job. What I didn't like about it, like, I wouldn't want nobody to do that if I'm selling them hair or none of that shit. So I was trying to be understanding to the fact that maybe it was just an off day for her. Maybe she was just high as fuck. So, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. So she actually responded after that a long ass message. A dumb long ass message, bro. Like what? Like what? She says, and I know you had an overlay, that don't matter. I understand that you might not like them, but I'm not here to make excuses or anything. Like I said, sometimes it's not best to do over someone else's work. I was trying my best to file and polish them off without hurting you, and that's facts. I didn't mean to hurt you, and apologize anytime I burnt you. So, like I said, I apologize and we'll fix it. You don't want it fixed. I understand that and get that. Instead of going on and on about it, I'll refund you your money back. You have a good night. And I just thumbs up that shit, because I'm like, girl, you was just on Facebook. And then that was crazy because she was just on Facebook not too long after that talking about how somebody was trying to fight her because she fucked that shit up. Girl, you should be lucky. You should be happy. Like, I wasn't trying to be on that with her. But the fact that, you feel me, she was kind of like still on that irritated me. The fact that she was irritated while she was doing my shit and I'm correcting her irritated me. Like, when people spend their money, that's their hard-earned money. It's hard out here. That really blew me. That whole situation literally blew me. So I want to say a week after that, because the overlay on it or whatever the fuck she did was so thick, my nails were hurting so bad. I had to go to a nail shop and get them taken off. It was so hard for them to take those nails off. My fingers were literally in pain. When they took it off, my nails were so damaged. You can see, like, it was broken back so far. If that lady hadn't been as careful as she was with them, my whole nail bed would have been taken off. Literally. No exaggeration, bro. Like, that shit was beyond me, because it was just so heavy. So every time I bumped my finger, I was like damn near in tears. You feel me? Like, y'all know how bad that shit hurt. So when she did pop in my life, I was bleeding. Like, oh, y'all, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, it was terrible. So yeah, y'all, that is my story time on what I asked for versus what I got, and basically my nail tech from hell, because that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. And like I said, I would love nothing more than to support a black business, because I would only want that for myself. And I would want people to be honest with me about my shit. You feel me? Like, don't just have me out here any kind of way. And I felt like I was cool with her about that, and she still had a whole fucking attitude. We could have been boxing for real. Look at my fingers. You feel me? It was my C-Day, all type of stuff. So, yeah, I had to be honest with her. But I would never go there again. Never, ever, ever. I'm definitely not putting her face or nothing else up in here. But she does go work on the internet, but not in real life. And I have another story about that shit, because one of these girls here did the same thing to my hair. She cut all my wefts. Oh my god. That's another story time. I'm gonna do another one about that and insert pictures of that, because it's ridiculous. And I just feel like people need to be straight up and be honest. Like, come on, bro. People have to pay for this shit. If you have an off day, say that, and I'll come a different day. That's all I'll be saying. But anyways, I'm clearly in my feels right now, rethinking about this shit. Let me know what y'all thought about this story time. Make sure that you like this video, and I will have that coming as well. Until next time, y'all. Peace.